So why is it after a white person kills a bunch of people, there isn't usually family members of people who were killed coming out saying, "Hey, you better not say all white people are bad because of this. You better not use this for your agenda." But when a terrorist kills somebody and you address it, then all of a sudden you're using their death to promote your hate and your bigotry and your racism, which is totally insane, right? Like it's not bigoted or racist to say, hey, we got a problem with Islamic terrorism in our country and we need to do something about it. We need to screen people more. We need to keep people behind uh, prison or behind bars longer than this guy was. He was in prison for I think 6 years. He was initially sentenced to like 21, and they kept reducing it. And then one of the guys who died, Jack Merritt, is one of the people who was trying to help this guy get released early. And he was vouching for him and all this shit. And then he goes, tries to calm him down when he's trying to kill everybody, and then he gets killed himself, like an idiot. Do I feel bad for this guy? No. That this is what he deserves. Really, it's, I guess, unfortunate, but we tried to warn you. Uh, people are telling you this all the time, but you don't listen. It's like these same idiots who want to go backpack through the Middle East and then they get beheaded. And you're like, hey, it's not a good idea to go do this, but I'm going to prove you bigots wrong. And then they go and they get raped or killed. And then this idiot gets stabbed by trying to rehabilitate a fucking terrorist. Like, how stupid are these people? Do you understand that most people don't give a shit about you, especially if you're white? You see all these white people caring about the problems of all these other groups of people. But guess what? None of those people are going to give a shit when you fall on hard times. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to say, oh, well, this is what you get for being racist, etc. And you're not going to get the same sympathy. This is why people really need to understand they need to care about their own group more so than other people. Now, that doesn't mean you can't care about other groups of people or whatever, but if you don't care more about your own family than and you care more about other people's family, well, guess what? Your family is going to fall apart. It's not going to be around for much longer if you don't try to maintain it and you try to maintain all these other people's family. Because guess what? The people you're helping, the families that you're helping, they're not going to go around, they're not going to care about your family. They're not going to help your family. But all you're doing is making our lives more endangered with your own stupidity. So, this guy, I don't give a shit that he died. Good. This idiot and his father that is coming out and saying, "Oh, you can't use this to promote your bigoted and your hatred and your right-wing ideology." These people are endangering your lives, endangering regular people's lives with their stupidity. And they're saying, oh, well, we need to bring in more of these people and we need to release them from prison earlier than they're supposed to be, or we can't deport them because their countries are war torn, and even though they've raped or murdered people, oh, well, we can't deport them. It's crazy what happens in the UK. You will get more help from the government if you're a terrorist as opposed to a victim of a terrorist. The victims of these terrorist attacks, they're fighting the government and all these for money, for aid. Yet all these terrorists, they get aid like that. They get government money like that. It's crazy. And then you need people with, a narwhal, a narwhal tusk to come out and save the day, as well as another guy with, I think, what was it, a fire extinguisher. But, you know, more of this stuff is going to happen because of stupid people like this Jack Merritt guy who got killed, right? Like I said, I don't feel bad. You get what you deserve, and your own stupidity is not going to just affect your life. It's going to affect our lives too. But what do you do? It seems like people, they don't want to wake up. They don't want to learn. They don't want to see what's happening around them. They want to keep their eyes closed, and they want to be, just don't call me a racist. Whatever you do, I want to be known as a person that loves everybody. And it's like, that's good and all, but your country is being overrun. It's being taken over, and you have your heads in the sand, and you're getting stabbed for it. You're getting killed for it. When are you going to wake up, the UK? Or are you just going to be an example for the rest of Europe and the rest of the world as what not to do? It's really sad, especially with a country like Britain, like the UK, that has such a great history, that has done so many amazing things, that, it's all just going to go away. It's all just going to become an Islamic state or some multicultural bullshit post-nationalist country, whereas that country is for the English people. It is for them. It's not for anybody else. It's not for Indians. It's not for Swedish people. It's not for other groups of people. It's for them. It's their country. And now you have invaders in their countries coming in and killing people. But we're inviting them in. People like this guy, they're inviting them in. So please wake up before more people need to die. I don't know about the girl who died. I don't know what her background is, but maybe she's completely innocent. She wasn't for this shit, and now she's just paying the price for your idiocracy. But that's all I pretty much had to say about this. If you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.